Why, hello there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to, or welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime 4. So we're still in Furry Green, apparently. Hello, Mackenzie, it's good to see you there. And we just made it to the temple. Oh, well, thank you. Stay safe in here, my friend. And you forget that we can scan this route right here. It feels like you wouldn't be able to, considering the other ones up until now. You couldn't, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just pretty much just scanning around, even though I'm not necessarily going for 100% on this file. I would still like to see how much we actually will get to at the very end. Who knows, maybe we will 100% it.
Alcodina, Lamonalas, Indenich Gathalate, Sadebelek, Anchandinus. Ah, Gadis. Shitsamate, Maraloka. And Celine, Sadebelek, Galanche. Shitsama, Shakatun Adebelek, Great Galanche. Galanche Kigatha, Shadiha, Iskaladan Gedishakun, Siatin Virus, Kaladan Gedishakun, Sihalashist, Esh Sakalade, Ashati Haram, Intendina Galanche, Sege Taram.
Okie dokie, I will try my darn best. And I love that. I don't know why the first time I see this cutscene it didn't connect together. Well, we're gonna make another one of these beauties right here. That's really heckin' cool. But also completely unrelated. Well, I guess semi-related. This thing, weirdly enough, reminds me of the Holy Hand Grenade. I don't believe we have any green gems yet. No, we do not. By gems, I mean energy. It would, come on, it comes in form of energies. I just love how the Samus is actually just not holding on to the fate of, but is continuing the memory of the Lamorna. I think that's just fascinating. I low-key wonder if they're gonna make it some weird comeback, like knowing this game, or the series rather. It is possible. I mean, we have shows those in many games. I didn't think we could destroy that right now, but I still wanted to give it a chance. Now up onto this platform, so that we can... Oh, I should probably scan these first. I'm pretty sure multiples of these do end up in this game, because it feels like these particular psychic things are not one. I also forgot that we go in slow-mo. Although these things do speed up, so I love how you're able to actually target though, otherwise it would be awkward to try to get this open right here. I'm also not going to go into the next room right now, because at some point we're going to be heading back to that, so just ignore that for now. And we're going to continue into here, which I believe is going to be the first dungeon. Though technically this whole segment here, I'll still kind of consider to be a temple. Well, a dungeon. Or I guess a temple, because it literally is a temple. But just because the way it all kind of forms together, and this is our boss right here, which I love how the bosses in this game are right there. You'd think it would be in range, but no. You need a cutscene here to be like, bah, this thing is evil, and now we're gonna have to destroy it. Yes, this thing in particular actually isn't evil, but you'll see what is evil once we actually scan it. But hopefully this boss fight will go a whole lot easier than the first time I fought it. Because I didn't realize you could actually use psychic beams against these things. So this is Carvex, a giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, a considerable physical strength, and is unable to communicate due to diffusion with a Metroid. So this thing, I'm sure at some point there is actually multiples, which is indicating I think that's kind of cool. It's just like, hey, you know what? It's not trying to be evil, it's trying not to attack, but it has no choice. I think that's just really sad. So, okay, maybe this first one we do need to actually attack with the a missile or something like that. I'll just use a missile because it does better damage. That's right, you get that. Now, just, oh, I mean, okay, I forgot you sent those things out. It's also too bad that the missiles in this game aren't actually that much stronger than the actual charge beam that we have. Okay, these Metroids are huge. I don't know why. The first time that I saw them, I thought that they were its belly, but no, it's just straight up a Metroid. Okay, now I'm gonna scan these things. These things are also really important. If you don't scan them, you're gonna miss the scan, so I thought I would break that into note. I didn't miss it the first time, but I know it's a few people have. Excuse me, I am just trying to target. Okay, fine, we'll use some missiles. I have no choice but to do that. Yeah, you get those little things out. Can we still break it from here? Okay, good. We can. Okay, but we're gonna hit the wall. That just means we're now going to have to get this back. So that was like the most awkward part about this boss, is just getting these bits right here for me. I don't know about you guys when you first fought it, but I don't know, it feels like this one also has the longest phases of all the bosses that we can actually fight. And I didn't think we would actually be able to attack that. But hello, you and your giant Metroid. There's actually two of them, which is kind of gross. It's like, it indicates that there's only one in there, and yet I only see two of them. Okay, apparently we're attack that. Now it's time for 3 of these, and I don't know if we get these done and attacked done with. I don't know if those things are still going to be following us. I'm sure they do, and hopefully we don't get smacked by them during this, because we can still get attacked and damaged at this point, but I think that they are actually too slow to be able to reach us. Oh, well, you just did me a big favor, my friend. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, I love it when the bosses help us actually take damage. See, it's so much better. It's just the awkwardness of having the actual gun be able to go through with motion control. So now there is one more phase to go through. Just wanted to scan the routes here. I'm gonna scan this just in case. I don't think we can actually do anything with it right now. But this part, this is where it really messed me up. Because the third phase I was actually able to time rate with missiles. I don't know how I managed to time it correctly, but these ones I could not. And then at that point I was like, you know what? I think I realized what we need to do. And there's only 3. I thought there was 4. I don't know why I thought there was only 4 here. Okay. I am trusting luck in those things for not actually attacking poor Samus, as she is vulnerable, which I think is really cool. How this whole thing is just, oh, dang it, just missed it. Shoot! Well, that's okay. At least we have plenty of time. Dang it, we are now low on missiles too. That's not super helpful. Ow! I'm sorry, Samus. Promise I'm not meaning for you to take damage like that, but I'm just really bad at aiming. Okay, now try number 2, I guess. Okay, well, you're up in the air. Okay, now we go. I figured we would get hit. I still think it's funny how it's helping us by trying to attack us. It is hilarious. But okay, here we go. Hopefully this time we'll be fine. This is just the most awkward boss for me. But the second boss in this game, I guess technically the third boss, because the first boss was in the introduction area. But this ended up being the most frustrating one for me. And I don't really know why, because it's not really that bad. And yes, I know that my missile was depleted, but like, I'm still attacking this thing game, but thank you. So we don't really have to worry about trying to jump over it. But there we go. There's Kravix out of the way, and then the other Metroid, which is also there, still alive. I forgot it turned into this beauty. I also just realized how many plant bosses like this are in the Nintendo games. Because we got the plant bosses, I forgot its name, in Wind Waker. And then we have this. And then we also have the one in Prime 1. I don't remember if there are similar bosses in Prime 2 or 3. Though, but I want to just scan this. Just because it can. Very easy to miss. But, well, we got ourselves a more spot upgrade. More particularly, we got ourselves the psychic bombs, or just bombs. The Smurf Ball balls. She'll use right here. I love how we don't actually need to go into a scan mode for that. It's like, ooh. I love it so much. Okay, hello big guy. We've already done this once. I'm kind of surprised that we have to scan it again. Mind you, we're not in the tower this time. But, it's time to get the first key. I love how pretty it looks. I love how Samus is also reaching out for it. Even though it kind of just absorbs it to her, I don't really know if she actually grabs it or what happens there. But our first Master Teleporter key acquired. One of the one of the keys required to activate Master Teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. So, 4 more down to go. And thankfully, this game doesn't make it obvious where you actually need to hit. Oh, hello.
Did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Thanks, you.
Yes, sir, although you don't really need to open the menu to know where he is. I mean, come on, game. I get that there's a nice hint system, but you'd think it would be easy to actually find where it's supposed to go. What the little ants? Oh, they're so cute. And low-key looks like you would be able to destroy these roots. But I don't believe we can. Imagine though, that would be really cool. We made it. Oh, it was through. Same with those like acorn things, although they're not acorns, I'm pretty sure they're some kind of fruit. But maybe. Just have a hard exterior. Okay, well, I guess we're going through here now. I'll just get a scan everything in here and go back to base. Oh, that's right. Because we have one boss that we defeated. Basically just information about the bosses, which I think is really cool. And I have a feeling something's gonna appear in the middle. I don't know what yet, because I haven't gotten that far. Once we get all the bosses defeated. But okay, game. Where do you want us to go? Because I would still like to use a map. And of course, it's gonna be doing this for us.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
I just love how Samus just gives the nod, but also how tall is Samus, or how tall is Mackenzie? Because it feels like Samus is pretty tall, that, or Mackenzie's kind of short? I never really thought about that until just watching these cutscenes. Bruh. But alrighty, that is the first temple out of the way. I also don't really know what to call the rest of these. I kind of wonder, are we able to still use the psychic balls like this? Oh, we can. I wasn't sure if that was a mechanic that we could do right now or not, but it's just very handy. And shoot. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye, I guess. Yes, I did open that, buddy. What are you actually going out here to look? Just looking at the wall, I guess?
Be careful, Samus.
I mean, I suppose he's also scanning things like that, so fair. Maybe he's doing 100%. Thank you. I love how he's always like, hey, be careful, just checking on us. He's such a sweet character. It's honestly really like Mackenzie here. Okay, hello, yes, hi, I see you. I apparently been going to this bush, I don't know what's going on. Okay, now we made it out here. I forgot that this whole thing was a part of it. And this just because it's like, hey, you know what, activation switch. So this is where I learned about the psychic bombs, because I didn't even try to see if we could actually do that the same way as doing this. Okay, I was thinking it's supposed to be multiple, it's just this one. No. It was multiple. But man, it feels good to play this game. And here we are in the desert. And thankfully we made a safe landing despite it, you know, being a misfire here. But here are the green things right here. At some point it's gonna be in range, right? Okay, I don't have to go out scanning. Okay, thank you. Could technically use the missiles on it, but just doing a charge beam I think is the way to actually get them destroyed without the missiles?
Contact me going forward. Use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Okay, thanks Mackenzie, I appreciate you. Ew. Remember, is this a door? It is a tower storing emergency equipment for Soul Valley. Electrifying the lock in the lower part of the hatch will cause it to release. So we can't currently do anything with this. At least as far as I know of. That would be funny if we could just use a bomb and get that like right away. Although I'm pretty sure there's probably ways that we can actually cheese on the way here. Like I don't know any glitches, but I'm sure there's been people here that have found glitches.
Viola, Tanzaden, Albush, Kalastek Tetarin Iskret, Chan Brazil, Kuyatin Bagnaishut, Elias Krashan Tef Azar, Viola Amsen Zanta, Kaushusik, Kasarech Aveman, Shukich Ansuti, Namethen Tashet, Kasarech Gaskin. Adelen Eldesitan, Sharif Atzain Safar, Tashantir, Ganna and Daranit. Let's Tasapé, Casale, Dusty. Kinala Sinan Virus, Rosamate.
I like how even Samus gave him a nod. Wait, whoa, that's actually really pretty. I wonder what this was caused from, or is this something invisible? Pretty sure it's gonna get airplane on this guy. And I low-key wonder if the game would actually allow us to just ponder off and not go through here and actually go to the other areas of the desert. Like, I'm sure we could. That would be kind of fun. But I'm not going to try to do that because, well, it's kind of giving us the way to go in. And hopefully what goes in here after we get into the gate will go okay, because the first time I went in here, I always get destroyed. I don't think I got completely destroyed. Hello, Borgs. Yes, I see you there, or I guess bots. But psy-bot soldiers, basic model of the war-made psy-bot battle android, typically equipped with laser cannon and hover thrusters. And these things weren't actually supposed to attack us right here. They're actually supposed to cease fire as long as there's no Lemurs around here, so that means somebody activated it. But also poor Samus. I have to wonder if this world is inside of the artifact, because we got teleported after the artifact did this thing. I see reflecting its missiles, or my missiles rather. But at what fault? You got these guys kind of handed down. It's just a matter of surviving and actually moving. Because the first time I fought these things, I got yeeted because, well, I didn't realize how quick we can actually dodge these things. The missiles are definitely helpful. They look hilarious as well. It's like, oh, I just weirdly enough like these things, even though they're a pain in the butt to try to attack. But yeah, with that cutscene, I kind of wonder if this is kind of connected to the world that we started in, which I forgot what the world was. I know that at some point it's going to be answered because I'm only about halfway through, and so far I've only seen that one cutscene. And again, this thing is massive. You think you would be able to actually get it closer to that? But apparently not. Oh yeah, I guess we could have also used these things to our advantage, because they are Kapalawis. Although we did not get more missiles, it's just unfortunate, but it definitely would take more health. Because we were very low on health. Yeah, it's basically indestructible. I keep forgetting we could also scan these. Oh, thank you, Psychic Bomb. I appreciate you. I thought we were able to go through that end, but now we can't. We got this hatchet right here, though. Now we can go in, and then we can't just go out because we need to use a bomb. I thought it was going to absorb us back in, but no, it just launches us out. Man, I gotta give props to Metroid games, especially this game, for setting up with not ominous. I don't know quite the right word I'm trying to think of right now. But be able to just set us up for like what's about to happen, or just making this at least a little bit more tense. Like, okay, what's going to happen? Suspense, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay. So we want to go that way, I think. Oh, quick, remember, we can't go that way, but I don't know if it would actually go anywhere for us right now. But I love the load screens in this too, like this right here. We don't have to go all the way through, but it disguises very cleverly as a load screen. Same with when we got launched, of course that was the first cutscene, but no, we're gonna be going back as something that's pretty obvious because we can see it on the map, the entrance to Furry Green. It will just allow us to go back there and load it that way. It's just the different ways that they end up having load screens is just so fascinating to me. Oh, and now we made it to our second dungeon, temple, whatever you want to call these, the Vault Forge, which we're not going to go all the way through in this episode because it is a long one, but I do still want to enter it and get ourselves to the save point, because this one is long, is actually a little bit difficult for me, so we'll see how it ends up going. Yes, fine man, I see you, I will open you, okay. I know where we're supposed to go, and this is something I wish we could turn off, is the objectives. Although, I think there probably is, considering it's a hint. Please shut, I wanted to scan you, thank you very much. Not really worried about losing the scan for that, but I love these little critters right here. These are definitely one of my favorite creatures in this game. They're just so cute. And they're just not even doing anything to us. They're like, you know what? You're doing your business. I don't care what you're trying to do right now. I just want to eat wires and electrical things. And that would be really funny if we could actually activate the Vera right now. We can't. I realized we could get this. I should just... Oh, okay, we can't. Okay. That would be really funny if we could get it right here, though. Gotta appreciate Samus for being ready for it, though. Okay, so I think the way we want to go to start off with is just to Tower 1. We could go through any towers, though. But ideally, no, because I think it's blocked off anyways. This should be the safe room right here? Yes. Perfect. So with that then, we shall leave it here. In the next episode, we'll at least start the forge, or the vault. It's a Vault Forge. It literally started, I don't know if I go all the way through yet, because so far this has actually been the longest temple, and it makes sense, because it's the introduction to the Viola, plus also a couple of other things. But yeah, until then, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, save the thing down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm looking forward to it. And I just got a little voice crack. Like, I'm pretty sure the Lemoyne and the first cutscene of it for this episode also had a little voice crack. If that was the case, I love that they kept it in. Peace.